Off to a good start. That guy plays tank, so I could play support, honestly. No, I can, nah. You're a tank player. Don't worry. I want to play Zen, but like if I'm playing a tank, I'd rather have 2 supports. Nah, you should. Last game I had like 3 supports, or no, the whole team were support players. There's something. I'd rather play Zen in this, but that's not what I wanted. Please. It's so hard with just one tank. I think there's somebody. She could have killed us both because I couldn't aim for the life of me. And Hanzo was ulting. Normally, no, I need the emergency one because we only have 1 tank. He's gonna have shatter. Oh my god. I actually haven't played Kiriko in like a while. All right. Brian's gonna have shatter, so I don't have Suzu. Sigma now. Is there Ryan dead? No. Where is he? Oh, they don't have Ryan anymore. They have. Okay. You know. Please walk up. Like what? His greed is the greed you hear about in the Bible. Alright, you know what? I missed every shot. I deserve that. Kitsune no Kaguzumi Otoki Hanate. Yes. Doom Silver. We have... holy shit, I just got here. I've never taken the other one. I've only ever taken the Suzu. I don't even know what the other one does. Oh god. That is unfortunate. Oh, they're weak. Let's go. Yeah, fuck it. Nope, walk up. That's I mean. Yeah, I don't know. Their team is just not. We got the point already, so like, who cares? And our Junkrat's just standing, like, clueless. Oh my goodness. Please let me spawn so I can help him out. If I was able to play nah. I think our teammates would have been clueless. We can just back up. We can push forward. I'm not gonna use it here though. We can just kill them. Ah, fuck it. Don't let him res. They have 3 supports, I just realized. Break the shield. Alright. Damn. I got everyone else out. As long as... No, you're dead, bro. You are absolutely... Oh, I'm coming. Oh, Jesus, they might be dead. Yeah. Beat his ass. Beat their ass.
We need to move the payload.
Missing every shot. Missing every shot. Don't worry, I'll hit the shots where he sucks. We can break this shit. Oh, we can just back. I got 1 second until... Damn. One. I could play Zen here. Oh, that's not what I want. I gotta reload. Okay, we got the one that matters. This is an interesting game because it's like, it feels like my shots should connect, and they just don't. Yeah. I could play Zen, I guess, but also, for those who are watching, are there any DOA players in chat? I've been meaning to comment on it because I haven't been sure, but one of my followers has, it says it's Killsumi. Is that real? Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. I was like, there's no way Killsumi would follow me. Like, Killsumi's skill is way. Unless there's like a coincidence where there's another Killsumi. So there's this one is like, for the sake of privacy, I won't say the whole name. But I was just thinking, yeah, there's no way that's the real one, right? Might be a fan of someone who's a fan of Killsumi. That could be it too. It's crazy how much healing they had. I probably should have went Zen, but I wasn't confident with our lineup. What in the absolute hell is that also? Let me see, what time is it? 30 more minutes until maybe disappointment or peak. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll wait a little bit though. I wanted to share some videos. Hold on. Is there, how do I, this one. I just wanted to see something. Okay. Numbani, oh boy. Paraiso. I don't really, I genuinely don't care which one. But if we get Numbani, right, I've been saying to myself that I'll be practicing Monkey a bit. There's my phone also. This is a map where playing support is kind of awkward for me. Like, I can play Jetpack Cat, I guess. Kiriko's okay here. I just don't feel super comfortable with Kiriko here on this map. But I'm getting the flow of Monkey also a lot better. But there's some times where I can tell Monkey just isn't the way. Let me think. Alright, so it's already not looking too good. I don't know if I can play with solo Monkey with this. I'm not good enough for that. I guess what's the worst that can happen? We lose. I guess we can see. Jesus, man. This is how my games have been though, so I want to be over there. One support. One support, one chance. I gotta make sure to play an LOS of our Ana. And if we only have one support, okay. Please, we don't have a whole team that can bro. Nah. Like, I would normally wrap around. Like, help our teammate, guys. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah. At the very least, I still want to do that, but I can't play Monkey in this. Well, actually, the way I'd like to play, they have a Roadhog and Domina. There's no way. I'm gonna actually have some fun, or get rolled. Oh God. That's fine. I'm so glad our teammates... Yeah, like, it just doesn't matter. I guess I could have put my shield up. I didn't think he'd find me. Our Kiriko is a real one, though. But yeah, I guess if our teammate's gonna keep backing up because their team is gonna walk forward. Okay. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm okay. We have 4 ults. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Kiriko, you can't climb up that way. Like, boy, would I like to play actually another tank, but wait. Like, that's okay. I don't know what to play here that I could, like, if I go Sigma, right? I feel like all that's gonna happen is my shield's gonna break, I'm gonna get hooked, and then punched, and then... Yeah, like, what? I literally can't do anything, it just doesn't matter. Yep. This is giving me, like, a good idea of, like, how my rolls are gonna go. Our Mei kind of understands. I'm trying to, yeah, I wanted to shoot the shield, but... Like, Kiriko, it's like, what... It's a lose-lose situation. Like, I can play Monkey now. But... it just doesn't help. Like, Jesus. It's gonna be real tough to just play into this. Our D.Va's a real one, holy shit. I was so... We got her. Bro, literally, can anyone play support? Anyone else? We have a Juno now. Okay, wait. There's a shot. We can actually play the game. Hold on. This game's not... Now, it's an actual game now. Hold. Waiting to see where D.Va goes. Oh shit. That's fine. Okay. She teabagged our Mei. So. They have a Malga now. That's funny. I can play Sigma, really. Nope. Alright. We got it back. Okay, holy shit. I'm switching now. Oh, she's got, oh, what's it called? Slow. Nice. Look at the soldier. He's not gonna come out over here, is he? He's up top. We should probably not. We don't want to give him high ground for free. Oh, he must have ran out. Oh. Cool with that. All right then. Yo, he moves so quick. I didn't need to do that at all. Honestly. Big throw on my end. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I think we'll be okay. But I think that was almost a throw. That was almost like the biggest throw. We never play some DOA until, Overwatch is too stressful. Jesus. Yeah, no, our D.Va switching. Our D.Va was, I think they were Kiriko at the start. And we only had, I was the only tank. No, our D.Va absolutely. And they were still, okay, and then this guy, who was also, well, good DPS player, understood that, hey, the team comp we have is kind of ass. It's kind of trash. It's kind of trees. So he switched off. I don't care about the loot box there. Hold on, I need to check something. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. unless people wanted to see me play Overwatch. Overwatch has been a very stressful game. Like, okay, before I do this, so this happened. I have a few clips of my experiences in Overwatch in the past few days. So look, I was telling a friend of mine about this clip here. So we have them zoned out. We had lost somebody, but our Tracer still killed somebody. We should still hold this, right? It is our advantage. Winston is weak enough, and realistically, I know I want to go in farther. Like, I want to push, but I know I can't, so I don't. And it's just, I'm thinking I should be safe. I'm not doing too much here, but my health bar was so much lower than I thought. Now, I want you to watch what happens next. You won't believe what happens next. So, we kind of still have the advantage, right? Our whole team is still alive. It's just me who died and our Tracer who should be getting back. So I'm watching this, right? Now, watch the star player here, alright? I just stood there, and I walked around in amazement. So, let me just play this back. Why is this so jarring? Well, for one, our Mercy's still alive. I could have been rezzed. She didn't use res, by the way, the whole fight, so I know she had res. Our Mauga could run them all over. Our Freyr goes on this door instead of where the ult is. Like, you don't have to commit all the way in. She can deny entry with the door, right? With both Mauga shooting and her shooting, they'll expend resources and keep them out. Like, even if he doesn't get any kills, at the very least, he can just buy some time, right? For me to come back and our Tracer to get there. Our Zen feels like he's the only one working overtime. And basically, that Mercy's been pocketing that Freyr that whole game, and not a single other person has seen us look at heals. And then we have example number 2. This one is not so bad. This one's more funny than anything. I was zoning, I'm like, oh, she's low. You got this, Tracer. You got this, Tracer. All you gotta do is melee. That. If it were me, I would have teabagged a little bit. But I think that was so funny when I saw that. I was just like, oh. Oh, this was genuinely just unfortunate. So you see the pedal. There's situational awareness. I know that there's the pedal there. So I'm just scouting, right? I'm like, okay, this is fine. I'll go on the pedal. Where's the pedal? And then I saw this. So for those who don't know, when Lifeweaver uses a pedal, right? Any pedal that's on the field just despawns. So he literally used that the second I needed it. I may not have been able to get out of there alive, but we're not gonna look at don't look at the other stuff. But it was really funny. Do I have any more clips? I have stuff that I was going to upload to YouTube but never did. Oh, that's an Ultimate Gaming clip. What is this one? Oh, I mean, this one isn't like super amazing or anything, but it was super telegraphed. We lost this game. Basically, I was the best player on this team, not to suck myself off a little bit, but best player on the team, so they all ran at me. And we lost because of that. I had I think 9k damage, and then my team at the time had I think the highest was maybe 4 or 5k, and it was just yep. Oh wait, I forgot I'm playing. I'm sorry. All right, I forgot. I wasn't paying attention. I was like, is this one of my replays? I don't remember doing this one. Hi, how am I? Alive is the only thing I can say. Nothing's going great. Nothing is the worst thing in the world yet. But it's not. It ain't, It ain't, if you want an honest answer, then there's that. But if you want a super just high exchange greetings, good. Today's a day. Oh, I think I'm dead. No, I'm okay. Nope. Wow, that's okay. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Interesting. All right. That's safe. Lord. We will be playing some Grand Blue Fantasy. For those who've been holding on to their Zodiac tickets, today is the day you guys get to use them. And I might spark today, but it all depends on if I get a specific weapon or not. PC version does not have stages like... Yeah, oh, they don't have any of those? I thought it was just the Attack on Titan stage they wouldn't have had, but I didn't know it was all of that. Doesn't have AOT because it... Really? But it's, you know what? The trade-off is much as it was well worth it, because the ability to have next to no delay is... That's not what I wanted. I was trying to do this. Yeah, the ability to play the game with next to no delay is like second to none, really. I'd trade a few stages, some DLC stages, for the ability to be able to react to certain moves when they come out. Wrong. Interesting that. Oh, alright then. You only get the PC version. I'm sorry, I was trying to read that well. She's only holding the mid kicks there. Okay. You only get the PC version only to get Mai and the listed DLC customs like Senran and Kagura. Oh, is it through like official means or mods? Oh, my brain stopped for a second. I was trying to do the guarantee. Oh, all right. My bad. Interesting hold there. Interesting. Yeah. Unfortunate angle there. Maz, yeah. What an unfortunate thing to have happen. 12 frame throw, I didn't recover in time. My brain, I'm sorry, my brain is just, it's not here. It's not all here. I'm doing things I'm not even expecting to see myself. But you can't be asked, yeah. Well, we got 10 minutes. Interesting. Yep. That was my bad. I pressed the button. I know I shouldn't have done that. Okay, but like I could have gone for a critical burst. Oh, you do? Yeah, there's tons of mashups and collabs, costumes that I wasn't aware of. I wasn't playing Guilty Gear at the time. I got the Biken costume, but I didn't get like Eno, which I should have gotten. I'm also thinking about going back to Guilty Gear. I'm not sure. I want to play Jam, but more importantly, I want to go back to Eno because I miss Eno. Just the Eno one. Eno Ayane. Okay, but like what if I Oh, I pressed the button but it was too late. If it was on PC, I wonder if it would have came out. Good thing you got all the announcer voices. The announcer voices I think you can still unlock just by playing, right? Oh, I guess I should just... Okay, random low hold there. Okay. Seven minutes. Maybe I'll watch here. So I made some Jan Lee videos that I was gonna upload and never did, of course. I also did, so for those who are playing Arc Knights, right, I did the Umbral Torrent stage as well, and I was gonna upload that, but I have to edit it. The first stage I did on the first try. The last stage was beating my ass, low key, not gonna lie. The second stage, I think, what was the second stage? It was the flamethrower guys, right? So that took a little bit, but it didn't take, it really didn't take too long. Oh, all right. So for those, so I'm playing Ninja Gaiden 4, okay? I'm playing Ninja Gaiden, so I booted it up, right? I booted it up, I was like, all right, it's time to do the next chapter. It is time to do the next chapter. Let me show you guys what I found when I booted this shit up. Oh my goodness. There she is.
Hi.
That's all we get. That's all we get. I completed the stage. I haven't played it in a bit though, so I'm probably gonna play it. I have to. Right now my priority is to platinum Persona 3, which we are on the next attempt of doing so. You have to complete most of the characters' command training. Oh yeah, it's really fun to do that. I could do somebody's for the fun of it. I think Ain's was really hard towards the end. I didn't even say Akira's was much faster or easier to do. I'm also thinking about picking up Lisa for 6. I'm hoping that they add separate ranks, but I don't think they'll do that for last round. But I think I want to learn Lisa. Here's much worse. It was like a stream ago, many years ago. I think it was before DOA 6 launched. I took longer doing Akira. No, I took longer doing Ain's combo challenge than I did Akira's. But I think I'm just more practiced on Akira in the first place. So trying to do Ain's while rising kick with Alpha was kind of unnecessary. You're still struggling? Is it the knees? We can go. We can kind of do it real quick. Oh, not command training, combo challenge. What the heck? Oh, well, let's see. Three minutes? I'm not gonna do it in 3 minutes. Oops. I won't be playing this game for too much longer. I was just doing this as a filler. Because I'm playing the real game, which is Grand Blue Fantasy. Do they count? I forget. No, okay. You can just hold forward and punch. Oh, this one. You can do so much more damaging combos than this. What are they doing? Okay, I'm just... So no Marie, not this stream. Oh god, here we go with this one. Alright, this might be the... Oh my god. We're gonna... There we go. No worries, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry. What am I doing? Right. It's always the alpha one for me on this one. Which character's the hardest for me? Probably Akira. Oh my god. Alright, I'll do this one and then I'm gonna get on Granblue. Oh my god. This one even isn't like the hardest one either. Like this one shouldn't be. There we go. All right, Granblue time. Oh, this is the one that always like. Let me see if I can just real quick though. All right, well. I think I felt it there. I felt it. I let go so early. That's so stupid. I gotta somehow do it earlier. Like right there, I have to keep that height and then it'll be fine. I didn't even press. Alright. I don't know if I'm gonna spend my time doing this. I wanna get on Granblue and kinda see how lucky or unlucky I am. Alright, whatever. My wrist, whatever. Alright, so anyways, we're just gonna go right on Granblue. I don't care to do that right now. Let me see. So let me move this here. Let me move this here. Why does OBS always get mashed like this? I don't understand. What about my main? Neil Tengu. In last round, it's Momiji, Neil Tengu, and Zack. But in DOA 6, it's just Neil Tengu. So let me adjust this. I know you guys mostly aren't. However, this was mostly the point of the stream right here. Let me. We'll see how the luck goes, though. I might spark. I might not. It really depends on if I get a specific weapon. A 100 rolls? No way. No way. Wow. Fuck. You could. So that means you could actually get 100 plus. All right. Last day at roulette. Those of you holding on to your Zodiac ticket. After you roll this banner, oh, this is the guaranteed scratcher. All right, they said we got a special surprise today. Oh my goodness, is it gonna be a sunstone? No, whoa, no way. It's a sunlight stone. They were all sunlight stones. Wow, cool. Awesome. All right. Is it time to get hoed? Ayane or Momiji? We are going through some difficult times with Momiji. Oh, rainbow right off the bat. But is it anything I need? If it's the weapon I need, then I win. Or if it's Zeus, then I win. Alright, that's not... It's neither, but... That's Jasmine, right? Okay. No SSRs, alright. Dead or Alive is the only game you play? You should play more games, for sure. Oh, rainbow. I'll take it. Like, I'll take it. No rainbow. That felt like a load. But it wasn't. My Luo is done. And it's the wrong Luo. Please give me the actual grand unit. I don't have that one still. Oh. Multiple SSRs. Or is there a new one at least? Oh, it could be a new one. Alright, reunion. Oh! Oh! This is good. This is good. Actually a character I wanted. Alright, cool. For those who play the gacha game, there you go. So I think we only got 4 SSRs. Alright. Cool. Cool. We got something new out of it. What's this? It's not over. Whoa. Cool. Alright, watch me get it all in the first one. Yep. So until you draw 5 SSRs... Wait, that's only one. Is it a new character? No, it's not. Oh. Multiple SSRs, please don't be 4. Because then that whole thing ends right here. Oh, it's 2, 3. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I guess. Alright, I guess. Bruh. One more. Okay, we got multiple anyways, so looks like we might have to spark after all. I was hoping I didn't have... Oh, 3. Useless. Wrong dragon! Oh my god. Alright, well, I guess... okay. Spark it is, but it's kind of discounted a little bit. So let's talk about what we got first. Let's reserve everything and then look at the rates. Prior to the free what's it called? The draw until you get 5 SSRs. I've gotten 2 or 3 galleon floats. I think it's 2. I think that's the second one that I've gotten this roulette. Still don't have Atom, no Cassius, no Cow, no Luo, no Luo, because they're both on this one that I don't have. I mean, we still have a few more rolls to be using. So, what did we get? Starting here, right? And then Alexiel. So minus these, right? We only had 1, 2, 3, right? Yeah, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 SSRs, so that's half. All right, 160 rolls in. The only thing I'm trying to get is my last Siegfried weapon. I still need 1 more pillar driver. I don't even have Luo. And it'd be nice to get Wilfred. If you're new, getting a Zodiac is going to matter the most for you guys if you're sparking. And Pyla is going to be the best one out of all of them. Sonder is like right after her, and I like Makuta, so Makuta goes there. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. If I get it without having a spark, we'll see how far in I am. If I'm at like 250 or something, I might as well just finish it. But all right, let's use these. Oh, so I don't think the position matters too much for this one to know if it's a new character or not. All right, I guess. Oh. Oh, but when it's my currency, suddenly we're getting some rainbows. All right, that's kind of funny. It's a really good weapon, but it's for an element that I don't like care about too much. All right. Yeah. Let's use crystals. It might be time I use my 10. All right, I guess. Okay. All right. So far, so unfortunate. 220. This is so. It's something. It's something so far. I don't want to use that yet. If I can hold on to that just a little longer. Oh, we got the dream roll. Not a single SR. That's so rare. And then we get a rainbow right after. Useless to me, but all right. All right. Probably nothing. Yeah. All right, crystals. Where are we at? 260? Man. Oh. It's 12 a.m. for you. Boo. I think that's what's her name. I think of her face, but I can't think of her name. Oh. Oh. I'll take it, I guess. Night. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, I'll take it. 20 more pulls. Alright. What do we have? I just need a Siegfried weapon and then I can get... Oh, cat. Jesus, help me. Oh, alright. Do we Nah, I don't think I... Actually, nah. It won't hurt, right? It won't hurt to try it. And it was crazy, I didn't get a single Zodiac either. If I were to do 5 and then a 10 pull. Wow. No way. Mine is fully maxed out. Alright, well. Neat. Alright, so. boy, what I would have wanted. We did get UL today, so that's something, right? What I would have wanted to get a Uriel or something, a Vayne. But you know what? That's okay. And so the poor guy ends up sparking and still. Yeah. But you know what? I think the character I would have wanted the second most was UL. So, also hi, Poyo. So it kind of works out. It works out because I was able to spark 2 times throughout this anniversary. Did not get Luol, as I'm light primal. I don't have a single one of his weapons. I'm also missing my last copy of Zeus. Greetings, your good friend. You just finished your pulls as well. I'm praying that yours weren't as... Mines weren't horrific, but they weren't outstanding. These were painfully mid. I would have wanted Vayne for his weapon. Vayne himself isn't like a whatever unit, but his weapon is a really good main hand. I'm glad I got UL, though. It opens up some opportunities for me. If I ever want to go Dark Primal for whatever reason, gun to my head, I've got second Sariel weapon. Also, did you get any Zodiacs on the way? Trying to remember. Okay. Take your time. Also, I have been debating. I might as well just add you to the Discord, honestly. You're active enough. You have, solid questions. You shouldn't have to wait till I'm streaming, and there's no way to reach me otherwise. I'm just gonna dump you in my Discord without telling anybody. So you're just gonna be care packaged in, okay? But that's only if you want to be, and no pressure. You don't have to. If your immediate answer, like in your head, the immediate thing is like, nah, no, thank you. That's all right. Whenever I stream and I see you, I will be here. But if you want to think about it, that's okay too. Take your time. Guild Wars coming up. I wanted to go super hard. I might. So I have my spring break, right? And I'm thinking of like not going into my internship at all. I've kind of said that I wasn't going to them. But if I go 2 to 3 days this week, right? If I do that, that means for Guild War, I can take off one of the days during the week. And it'd be okay. Dupe Yatima. Okay, that's got to be the summon, right? Yeah, the summon. You're saying the summons, right? Elil, Hollowell, Maliwell, Varuna, Zeus, Thor, and Surtur. So Thor gets used at some endgame stuff. If you ever go primal, Varuna and Zeus dupes are always welcome. Hollowell, Maliwell, if you can get those maxed out, you're in good shape. Yatima, if you haven't sunstoned your original Yatima, then that's a really good thing. Let me see. Okay, I know what I gotta do now. Let's reserve. Wait a minute. I have a bunch of extra stuff that shouldn't be here, I don't think. Or I think. Why do I... Okay, I guess I have that. I can stash. I might use my crystals to upgrade some space. I can put away some things I'm absolutely not using at all, like this. Why is this here? Actually, let's think about that. Actually, also I think I'm missing a stash to unlock. You also have Kaguya. I heard she's good. The summon or the character? Because yes. Oh, I might have to unlock another stash slot. Alright, let's put the summon. Yeah, but she's used in very endgamey setups. So like, it's good that you have her now, so you can. Oh, I can get rid of this for sure. XX. I really don't think I need those anymore. Don't think I need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. I'll keep one. I'll put it in the stash. I'm not using it. Stash. Let me tell you some characters you got over the weeks. Okay. Stash. Stash. I don't even use Lumberjack or Rising Force for water. I'll put that in there. Put that in there for sure. Don't need that. I have enough of these. Don't need that. This was not even uncapped. I don't think I need these all here. Don't think I need this. Definitely don't need that. John Doe. Don't need this. If I'm going to use those weapons, I don't need that one. Don't need that. I'll leave it though. I'll leave it there. Okay. So let me just reserve everything. Wolf and Rennie, Summer Magus, Summer Zoe for Dark. Oh, so you weren't playing. That's right. You weren't playing when Grand Zoe, the Dark Zoe, the summer one, was like the most oppressive. If you don't have this unit, you might as well quit playing Grand Blue. Way back in the day, Grand Zoe was so absurdly powerful that so the thing about Zoe is that she was so strong. She started off as a summer unit, but she was so absurdly powerful that they changed her to a Grand unit. They've never done that for any other character in existence, and they've been very careful to not do that again. But I'm thinking also of getting Summer Atum, which I may end up doing. I could do that today. I think that's my last Owlcat as well. Nehan, Lucio for light on. Okay. This is Anderson. Mr. Anderson. I got this. If I could somehow land Zeus, that'd be good. I don't even know who this is. I'll take the Earth Cages. How many Galleon floats did I get? Like I said, I'm pretty sure I got like 2. Alright, let me get all the... How many gold moons did I get? So, actually... About 155, alright. Once you finish naming off the characters, I can tell you about the quality of them, and then, like... I guess, like... flavor text. Kaguya and Mirin. So you got a good combination already for that. I really didn't get anything useful aside from UL. I think that's my 3rd Toucher God. 2nd or 3rd? Let me see. There's one there. So I got 2 Princess Longies. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, that might be it. Yeah. Okay. Wait, how many Princess Longies do I have? I see 3. I didn't count for them. Hasaleo, who you got yesterday for win. That's unfortunate. If I have one more Princess Long... No, I don't. That's it. So I would need one more. Okay. Unfortunately, Haseli is like a terrible unit. I'm curious about... Uh, let me see. So there's one. Here's another. I think that was it. Yeah. Okay. Did I get anything new and interesting for Earth? I did not. Orchid, Sidala, Herja. Get 2 of them from the 100. I also did get this. I should bar that, but I gotta wait until I need it. Let's see. Is it Dark Orchid or is it Charlotta? Alright, bro. Alright. Alright, so how many moons do I have now? 169? Nice. So we got 14 moons. 14 gold moons. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Octavia, he got in a relationship, only knew water unit. Oh, well, she's really good. Though I don't like I won't know the influence she'll have on a newer like a newer account, I guess. What do I want to do? What is this? Oh, I see. Okay, so what am I gonna do now? I haven't finished the mom event. Should I just do that on stream? I did about half of it. I could do that. But we'll see. Alright. There are a couple things that need to happen. Wrong one. Oh no, right one. Boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun. Noise, Self, Sandira, Howhet, Satir. Okay. Satir's pretty good. Howhet, Sandira is really good. I don't know how good she'll be without like the rest of the stuff, and I think until you unlock V2 raids, she won't be all that amazing, because that's what she's like really good at. I can also probably turn this on. That's pretty much all you got. You say you got lucky? I guess if you look at it from the perspective of how many SSRs you got, absolutely. I think of the ones that you have, the really good ones, like some of them are good, but if you don't have like the grid or the comp to make them good, I don't know how good they'll be. Like Nehan's a really good unit, but for like a newer account, he's damn near not useless, but he doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything crazy. What am I doing? Let me figure out let me get back to the screen I'm trying to get to. All right. So let's see. I know you have Kaguya. So Kaguya and Mirin together are really good. If you don't have like, it's a start to Ogi, but without Kengo, I guess, and Rising Force, it doesn't matter too much. I guess if you have Chrysaor, it's okay. You see, Hacelia Wind is actually one of the worst contended for one of the worst units in the game. So you have Earth Orchid, Sidala. Sidala's pretty good. Herja is fine. For a new account, she'll be really good though. Octavia's still really good. Fire, Naois, Sylph, Sandira. Really, the standouts for Fire is Sandira and Satyr. The other ones, like where your account is, are still going to be helpful and really good for you. Let me see. This one. Were there any units that you really wanted and you ended up getting? No, you could use some advice on team comps and who you should... Oh, right. Is that the Zodiac one? So, the Zodiac one... Hey, it's mostly negative game on Steam. Damn, that's the only new unit that I got. That's so funny. That is so funny. Let's see. I guess I can level up Voss, but like it doesn't. Jeez. Okay, one step at a time. Let me just do Voss, I guess. Let me see. So, if you have favorite units. Okay, let's start with your favorite element, and then we'll kind of go down the list. Yes, after your 100 rolls, by the way, you guys, for your Zodiac ticket, now would be the time to use it, and the only answer is going to be Pyla. If you don't have Pyla, Pyla is going to be the answer. Even if Water Guild War wasn't coming, Pyla is always the answer. Water Guild War just happened, Pyla will always be the answer. Water's probably in the worst spot it's ever been in all of existence of Granblue, Pyla is always the answer. But I will say this. Like I said, Pyla is so absurdly strong that it makes no sense to get any other unit. But if there's someone else that you like the looks of more than Pyla, what if you choose somebody else besides Pyla? Immediately gets mad. Realistically, it's your game to play, and my word, or the Granblue Fantasy community's word, shouldn't hold more merit than your opinion in terms of like, it's the game that you want to play, right? If you like another character more than Pyla, it's probably better to get that character. But how do I put this in ways that people can understand? Not choosing Pyla, okay. Okay, you know what? I have the best way to translate this. So for those of you guys who do play Granblue, you're thinking about getting Katsura or Pyla. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about Katsura real quick. What is she? She's not gun. What is she? I thought she was. Is she harp? Or is she melee? Or I guess if I just use the Zodiac tag, I'd find her. Melee. Yeah, melee harp. Or melee spear. Okay. So, this character right here. Katsura is really only good for Ogi, Wind Ogi, and before you get her last uncap, her last star to level 100, she's all right. She's okay. So the things to consider about Katsura is that she's only going to be good for Ogi, which means if you're not running Kengo or Rising Force with Katsura, there's absolutely zero reason to use this character because she's not good in anything else, right? So she's not good at, like, how do I say? So there's plenty of different things in Granblue, right? You have normal attacking teams, you do have mixed squads. You don't have to do Ogi only, right? You can do like mix of like normal attack and Ogi, but she really shines in that. She's good for like high level end game raids. She offers hit count. She offers Ogi, so end game raids where it will require you to Ogi a certain amount of time. Sometimes it'll be like Ogi 5 times, Ogi 6 times. And because she gives MC and herself CA reactivation, that's already 4, plus the last 2 being your other 2 teammates, which you have, for you have Kaguya and you have Mirin, so that whole thing solved itself. So she pretty much buffs MC and MC only, which when I used to run like Bennu, for example, here, I can actually just show you. I'll show you. When I did Bennu back in the day, I ran basically those 4, right? And Mirin is really good. She actually feels way too strong to be like a normal well, whatever character you're thinking of too, I don't mind discussing it and talking about it. What am I looking for? Oh, they're here. Okay. Get a funny for real? Maybe. So I have Raphael here because he makes it so that I don't have to keep pressing Kaguya's one button. But Kaguya, I ran Kaguya there anyways before. So as you see, I have Kao here, and they're pretty much interchangeable. And then if you're doing, like I said, if you're doing like end game raids, you'd run Katsura. So basically, these 2 characters both look out for each other, where Katsura looks out for MC and Kaguya looks out for Mirin, right? So if you're interested in Ogi, right? So I'm running Kengo. And we just full auto. Yeah, I'm gonna press all the buttons. But the thing about Kengo, alright? The thing about Kengo is that it's a super, how do I say? If you're doing raids by yourself, it's fine. But if you're doing it to race with other players, Kengo is very, very slow. Like, Ogi-centered comps are going to be super slow by design. But like, if you have the time and you just like seeing yourself being able to solo raids that you used to really struggle with, then this is fine, right? Normally I just set this raid and just like I go and do something else, like I get up, or I do like Nikke, for example. I just set this on in the background when I was like doing these raids, because I can just full auto most of these anyways, so it's not really. And I remember when Bennu first came out, he used to beat everybody's ass. Like, he beat my ass. Wait, no, today was the last day, because this is the banner. Like, if you have enough crystals to spark, then you can just spark, of course. But this banner has all the Zodiacs on it. And imagine if you picked Pyla, for example, and then you pulled Pyla. So it's like, the reason was that you don't pick the ticket until today, because you could have gotten another Zodiac instead. But if you didn't pull the other Zodiacs or anything else, now it is time. Or if you have no intention of sparking this banner, then yes. You have free reign. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you though, it's still on you, right? It's still up to you to think about. Katsura is really good for her niche, but Pyla does, like, okay. Let me put it this way. Pyla does an absurd amount of damage. She makes the entire team double strike. She can quad strike herself. She can substitute for the entire team and take pretty much no damage. Her Ogies are absurd. Also, Katsura's main draw is that she does Ogies and she does high, like, big damage Ogies, but Pyla does more damage Ogies than her. She gives so much utility to the team. She does more damage by herself than most of, like, any other Zodiac in general. She's used for high level. She's used for, like, low level stuff. She's used for Guild War. She's used for, like, everything that you can think of, and she does it very well. And that's been this way since she launched. Pyla has been in the game for 2 years now, I think. What was Year of the Dragon? I think it's been 2 years, right? So Pyla has been good, and the thing is, other thing about Pyla, she does not have her full limit break. All of the Zodiacs get their full limit break after 2 years of being out, or was it 3 years? I think it's 2 or 3 years. So Pyla's next, but the thing about Pyla is that she's so strong. Like, I think I'm gonna probably look at the Zodiacs, and I'm just spinning off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure Pyla is stronger than all the Zodiacs that have gotten their full limit break already. Like, most of the Zodiacs were not decent. They were mostly or okay when they were first released, right? Pyla out the gate. Like, if you told me that Pyla had her full limit break already, I'd have believed you. But she's going to get stronger next year. Next, I think it's January or February when she gets hers. She's going to be even stronger. But it's like, the community cannot figure out what they're gonna do to her because she's already damn near broken. And I don't use that term lightly. I'm not gonna say broken. I don't like that term, actually. So I take it back. But she's very close. She's very close because she does everything. And not only does she do everything, she does everything well. What does Pyla do? Pretty much what all I was saying. That's what I was saying. Like, I'll show you her skills and stuff. But she has multi-strike, so you know how sometimes you have, like, double strike? And not like, I don't mean double attack, but like double strike, right? Where you attack multiple times per turn. So you know how normally you have three attacks. You can get triple attack per turn, right? Pyla makes it so that the whole team can double strike, so that means that they can get up to 6 attacks in a single turn. You can't read the skills. Okay, I got you. But yeah, so this content right here, if you like Ogi, this team right here, you would have all the components to it if you wanted to run that. What am I doing? But Pyla does essentially what Katsura does too, but more. Katsura literally only buffs MC and herself and does Ogi stuff, whereas Pyla for her element does what Katsura does, but like much more for her team. Oh, I think she's also melee, actually. She's not melee. Oh my god. Alright, here's the question. What is Pyla right here? Ogi? So that's the charge attack playstyle. Ogi is like what I was just doing, basically. When you don't do like your normal attacks, but you use the charge bar, for example. Alright, so Pyla. So keep an eye out for this modifier right here. Unworldly has a higher cap than Skybound Art every time, pretty much. That's what, yeah, so that's what I was doing. You see how they didn't normal attack outside of the first turn for MC. MC only Ogi'd for the whole thing, right? And that team allowed me to keep the Ogi going. And you can use Raphael if you have him too.
I just put him here because it makes it so I don't have to keep pressing Kage's first skill on Mirin. Every single time I start the raid, I can just full auto and forget. Why do I have this in here? Actually, this is kind of crazy that I have this in here. My God. Might as well put Versusia in here. I absolutely should put Versusia in here. What the fuck? Ogi centered teams are not using normal attacks, so stuff like Belial, for example, is not going to help that much. But yeah, if you like that playstyle for Wind, if you like Wind as an element, and you like Katsura that much, and you like Ogi, that's essentially what she's best for. She's not good for normal attacks and like other things, but she helps. I don't want to say giga buffs MC, but she buffs MC pretty, like she keeps MC alive, and wait, that's what I wanted to see actually. Wait. Let's just look at it like this instead of doing it like this. Hold on. The 12 generals. All right. So she has the unworldly modifier. I'm pretty sure Katsura also has the unworldly modifier now. I don't remember she did not before. No, she does not have unworldly. So that's funny. That's crazy how she doesn't have the unworldly modifier, and she's the Ogi unit. So yeah. That's what she's really good for, and hit count. Pyla is good for hit count. Ogi, because she has not only just because she has unworldly modifier. So you saw how Katsura has a 3-turn cut for her skill cooldowns. She has 2-turn cut, which is actually interesting. When she Ogis, she attacks twice. Every turn that she Ogis, the next turn she will always do double strike. And the thing about Pyla is that, so she's unique as the only unit in the entire game that every multi-strike after she does, how do I word this? So, okay, like I said, you have, so she gives the whole team double strike, for example. So normally a unit can only attack up to 3 times. Normally. Pyla makes it so that everyone can attack up to 6 times, right? She gives everyone else that, but she doesn't. But if she Ogis, she'll be able to do that normally herself. I think, which one is it? I think it's this one. Basically, depending on how many times, or is it this? Depending on how many times your team double strikes, she gets the ability to add on another strike to it. So you have, say you have the single 1, 2, 3 attacks, 1 double attack, one single attack, double attack, and then a triple attack, right? Pyla can give herself quadruple attack, which means she can attack up to, what's 3 times 4? 12 times in a single turn, which she does pretty often, actually. Like, I can probably find Raise Thunderstruck, boost the number of times. Right here, you see? So this trove thing that she consumes, which is when a water ally attacks using double strike or higher, she gains a trove. So the next turn she'll be able to get, let me show you. It's probably better if I just show it. I don't really have a suitable raid to like show this off. I'm not using Pyla in this team, not in this raid. Here, I'll show here. I'm just gonna full auto though. So I do have the CA. This is what we call Ogi, right? Charge attack is what the actual word is what this refers to. But this is a normal attacking team typically, but Atom requires to Ogi sometimes. I really should just turn it off. So you see, she's giving the whole team the ability to double strike, and because she got enough charge bar, she's just gonna Ogi. So because of that, she's at 4 or 5 stacks, which you can't see yet. She's at 3. So that's gonna allow her to triple strike. So actually, I should have turned that off. So Ogiing costs a turn as well, so she'll be able to. I actually should just turn this off. But she needs to Ogi to lower her cooldown. So yeah, so if I didn't have Ogi on right there, she would have been able to attack 9 times that turn. And each time she adds another strike on, it does much more damage. So like after the first triple attack, if she attacks any more times that turn, she's going to do more damage, like per stack that she has. And then she also gives like general buffs too. So we're not going to clear this. We're not dead. If it were anyone else though, they probably would have perished. Does this give any debuffs? No, it does not. Oh, she died. Well, rip. I got unlucky with the with the omens there. But I mean, it happens. So this allows everybody to attack a few times. But that's just Anila stuff. Like, you see how much damage she's doing. I know this raid has higher CA cap than normal, but Katsura couldn't hit those numbers until after she cleared a few omens. That's Yatima. I don't know if this demonstration really showcases it does like a good job to showcase her strength. Yeah, we're gonna hit more than 18 times. CA, guess who's not gonna clear this one? I feel like this is more of a fighter origin showcase than anything. Not a single person OG'd. Yeah, we're okay. Hit 20 times when we OG. He's dead this turn though. Yeah. Anyways, that's not a good showcase. I think because I used to use this team for Willness. I think Willness might be a better thing. But anyways, yeah, Pyla. Let's also look. We didn't look at the rest of her kit, so I didn't talk about her outside of the multi-strike stuff. Raise Thunderstruck. Yeah, she can quadruple strike if enough of the team double strikes or does more. Well, it's okay to think about it some. And then the Cloud Walk effect, it gives normal attack damage is amplified, normal attack and CA damage is partially absorbed, which means you heal off of either or, like either attacking or OGing. Damage taken is lowered by a fixed amount. Buffs cannot be removed or shortened. It's a 12-turn cooldown, but every time she Ogies, like you can use her in an Ogi comp, you can use her in a normal attack comp, you can use her in like any like. And then here she substitutes for everybody, and then this is where she gives double strike to everybody else. She doesn't gain charge power upon normal attacks. She has low max HP, but she has a boost to attack, sharp boost to defense. She amplifies normal attacks, deals triple attacks from the second. So she guarantees triple attack. That's something else I didn't think about. From the second attack of a double strike or higher. Sharp boost. So she gets assassin every time she hits a double strike or higher. When a water ally attacks using double strike or higher, she gains her. Then she also gets a 20% boost to her charge bar. So, you know, and then you compare that to Katsura. But it's not. I don't think it's a good idea to look at it between like. I think you want to look at it between what the character does for the element rather than like what they do compared to each other. But even still, it's like it's Pyla does so much. So it's like, so and the thing about Katsura here, this skill was useless since she was released. They didn't do anything with this skill, and it's still useless past her uncap. But I think again, it's still like I'm like I said, I'm hyping Pyla up, I'm gassing her up. In the end, it's about the characters that you actually like. If you like Pyla, she's like, yeah, she's all right, but you really like Katsura, all right, I would pick Katsura. Zodiacs are just hard to get in general, and you can't always predict when they'll show up. The only time you can is right now, because so next year at this same time is when the Zodiac banner will be back, but I don't know what they're doing with the Zodiac since they're all done. Right, we got the Sandira was the last Zodiac in the rotation, so I don't know if they're gonna do more, or if they're gonna do alts, or if they're gonna do like they could do not awakening. What is it called when like how they do the Eternals? They could do that, so they could make them better. It's just that Katsura is pretty core for Wind Ogi, right? For Wind Ogi comps. And for endgame stuff like, who knows what the atmosphere will look like by the time you guys get there. But like for raids, I'd say here and up is where Katsura's really good at. So you know you got Super Ultimate Baha, and then you've got Hexa and Dark Ratchet. I'm going to be doing this during my break. I have to try it. I'm not sure. I'm a little bitch though, so bear with me. But if it comes to racing, this coming Guild War is going to be a good showcase, because even when the last Guild War happened, they specifically made it to counter Pyla, and Pyla was still used, by the way. That's how strong Pyla is. Like, basically, Pyla has a thing where she substitutes in double strikes, right? Meaning she'll take all the damage for the team, but she has a sharp boost to her defense, so she doesn't get fucking annihilated as quick. And the one Guild War after she came out, the Guild War boss made it so that it reflected an absurd amount of damage. No other Guild War boss, no other boss in this game has ever done that. Like, they made that boss specifically to counter Pyla, because if Pyla attacked because of how much damage she does, she ended up killing herself. But even despite that, because of how strong Pyla was, people mostly still use Pyla during that Guild War. Like, there was no replacing her what she does. And it's funny, they say they try to nerf her, or they try to like counter her, and then it didn't. Task fell successfully, kind of thing. But like, if you're not too attached to any of the Zodiacs, definitely just pick Pyla. Like, don't think about it. But if you actually like another Zodiac, like for me, probably not this one. I really, really like Makura, right? I like Pyla, don't get me wrong. I really like Pyla. I really like Makura. Because, for me, with the Zodiacs, Tigers was a low point. Alright, I was talking to Chico about this just last night about this. So, I'm an Earth player, right? To me, Earth is filled with very cool and powerful units, right? They're very raw, if you understand what I mean, right? They're very just... Like, I think of Toph when I think about the Earth element. They're just so fucking powerful. And cool. Typically. And so when I was hoping that we would get a Zodiac for Earth that would represent that as an element, And like you would think, oh my god, the tigers are next, or tiger is the next zodiac. In my mind, I'm thinking we're gonna get something so fucking cool, something so powerful, something so strong. And then we get this. We get 2 lolly characters who are into sexual things, and I think she's like into yaoi and some shit, in porn, basically. That's her whole character arc, and bruh, when I tell y'all, I was so damn close to dropping Grand Blue when that happened. But then the savior Makura happened. Makura came out, and they showed us that they can still design cool adult characters. Really cool. And her mechanic, while it's not, how do I say, it's not practical, her design was more than a breath of fresh air. This character saved Grand Blue for me. Now, if I was missing Paila and Makura, it'd have been a tough choice, alright? It would have been a tough choice. But in the end, you pick the one that you like the most. I think of all the Zodiacs, though, design-wise, I'd probably put Makura up the top. But Paila's, like, directly behind, including Anila, too. But I also like Kumbira. But also, that's Yui Horii. Kumbira's Yui Horii. The rest of it, and the other fucking Zodiac, we has another fucking lolly too, bro. I just fucking I was so bad about that. I was talking to Shiko about this, and I was just so angry because, like, why did all the other elements get the cool fucking characters, bro? Sandira, while kind of not exciting, she's still better than what either Earth or Eland, bro. I was just want to crash out. But I also like Vicky. Vikala is also just fun. Vikala is like a character in that Call Now You Understand is Spy Lolly, bro. It goes so far beyond that. Because the thing is, they showed what the other Zodiac, like, what the other designs for Earth Tiger was going to be. We were going to get a Bancho Delinquent, bro. We were going to get, the long skirt, carries a bamboo blade, eye patch maybe, long hair, or runs gang. Like, dangerous. We were gonna get that. That was one of the designs for Sidala originally, and there were a lot of those designs. And in the end, we got this. If you guys have not seen, there's an image of Rayman crushing Winnie the Pooh, because instead of us getting Rayman 4, by the way, this was confirmed in an interview. Instead of getting Rayman 4, we got a game, what was it, like Winnie the Pooh's Big Honey Adventure or some shit. We got that instead. And there's somebody drew a picture of Rayman crushing Winnie the Pooh's neck. It's staring him down into his soul. Like, that was me when I saw what we could have gotten and then what we actually got. And to this day, I really don't use tigers unless there's only a single raid where I use them, and I'll never really use them on purpose unless it's for unless the raid demands that I use them. And I just to this day, I will always get salty about it. I'll Arthur Fist into the sky. Anyways. Tigers. Who do you want me to use? Yeah, the tigers. Okay. I'll be thinking about a raid where I can use them. Like, when I say there's only one raid that I use them in, it's a high level raid. I don't need to do that raid right now. It's this one. I only use them for this because they're my sacrifice. They kill themselves. Rather, they take all the damage, and then I have a real unit come in. Anyways. I really don't know where I would use them at. You get them killed this set. Well, a little bit. That's like 20% of it. Realistically, this raid, so I haven't really thought about it, but like, I haven't thought about a substitute, rather. Once you get this raid to 75% health, it does a really big amount of damage. And because they have this ability to sub all, it means that no one else. So not only at 75 does it do this really big attack, but it prevents you from being able to heal for 6 turns. And in that raid, 6 turns, it's quite a bit, all right? And when Sidala does their third skill, they not only substitute, so that means that they take up the damage from that one attack, that one trigger, but nobody else gets the trigger. So like they don't get hit with the debuffs that prevent them from healing. That's not DOA. 6 last round? Alright, man. What a loser. You're right. Scumbag streaming. Grand Blue. Play a real game like Dead or Alive 6 last round. Soon. Our time is coming. But yeah. But they do things that no other unit can do, right? This whole debuff mechanic, the fact that they can use both of their link skills when their unique stack is at max. Like they get the effects of both link skills. Go play Enfield. I actually haven't did my dailies yet. I will. I could stream it. I don't know if I should though. I only have to do my dailies, and there's not really much for me to like really do. And the other thing about Sidala too, if you have Galleon, they synergize well with each other. So basically, anytime that Sidala does not attack, so when you're doing like V2 raids, for example, and she guards or she uses this skill, she double attacks. She double strikes. Just like Pyla, remember? So Pyla does double strike as well. But Pyla gets like up to quadruple strike, so that's different. But she restores HP, removes all debuffs, and double strikes. And when you use Galleon on that team, Galleon will give Assassin to any character that did not attack that turn. And not just her, every character in the game, like every character in your team that does not attack for one turn will get Assassin on the next. So it's like, you know, they synergize pretty well. It's just that they're fucking, dude. Like, if I can show you, I know where to find the other designs for Sidala. I think if I add both of you guys to Discord, I can do it. If I add you to Discord, Pollo, I can show you what the other designs were, and I almost don't even think it's subjective. I think objectively, the other designs were just so much better. And I think of like, why, bro? Why Earth? Why could you give this to like water or some shit? Go learn bass guitar. Honestly, I do want to learn a form of guitar, but I want to learn keyboard the most, and piano. I have to learn to read music, and I have zero idea where to start for that. That's kind of my issue. A raid where I can use tigers though. Let me think of it. Like, I don't even know if I have a team where I can use tigers. That's not. Maybe Bubs? I think the team that I used to use for Bubs. Go ahead if you want to. Make building team comps easier screenshots than naming everyone you have. Yeah. Okay. What's your Discord? Oh no. Shade. Melantrine is let me see. Oh god, how do I do this? I've never added someone on Discord before. Let's see. Let me see, I gotta go to friends, right? And then search. Oh god. Oh wait, what am I doing? I gotta add a friend. What's your profile picture? Oh wait, oh fuck. God, it's gonna send a friend request, but like, what if? Why can't I like see who it is? Like, it just sends it to, like, it just sends the friend request. It doesn't like ask if it's the right one, or somebody else can have. Wait, nobody else can have that name, right? That's how Discord works. Imperator. So if you get a friend request right now from me, like, I'm gonna send a friend request right now. If you get it, then it's me. If not, I'm gonna actually. Nobody can have the same name. All right, I just sent it. Yeah, we'll do one element at a time. You got nothing yet? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Praying and hoping that it goes to the... Uh-oh. Can I take back friend requests? Oh, God. Pending. Okay, that's not you then. Let's try that. It shows... It doesn't show... like, it shows a default Discord name. Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't show, like, any picture or anything. It shows, like, the regular standard, I just made an account Discord picture. It's weird. Not sure what's wrong. Okay, what if you try to add me? My Discord is... It should be... Wait, I can just... Wait, I can just do this. Okay, hold on. Here, add me then. Not inspect. Oh my god. Oh. It should just be Larry Phrase. It should just be this. Oh, is that you? Yeah, Poyo, you got... Okay. Alright. Okay. So, I'm gonna add you to the Discord. Somehow. Because I've done this enough times to absolutely know what to do. Yes. Okay, I found it. Same goes for you, Anthony. If you want in, we don't talk about shit here. A lot of times, people are just kind of off doing their own thing. But when the game news happens, everybody kind of comes in. And how active do you have? You don't have to be. We don't. Literally, we don't. Like, you can see when the last time. Okay. What the fuck? I meant to do this one. Yeah, you literally don't have to, like, treat it as like the stream basically. If you want to lurk, you can lurk. If you want to say something, you can. If somebody says something and you don't agree with them, but you don't have the guts to say anything, don't worry about it. Like, trust. I don't really like. I don't really, do stuff crazy here. All right. That being said, Tigers. You asked for the Tigers to see where they could be. Like, I'm trying to think. In the server now, you can talk team comps. Yeah. Send me, if you want, you can send me pictures of like all the elements. Like send me the characters you have by element. All right, let me think about what team I could make that could include Tigers. Star water, okay. I had one for YouTube, like this YouTube here, but I was supposed to be like really leaning into I can add that third one here. Okay, let me do that first. But we have people named Trey in there who likes to start chaos. And if you have a thing that you like, he will make it his duty to tear it and you down. It is his purpose. Okay, water characters. Realistically, you put Octavia, Pilot together, and Chichiri's more Ogi, right? Let me check. That's right. Stay strong. Stay strong in the face of adversity. Uh-oh. The wiki's having some trouble. I guess because it's everybody's kind of like checking the wiki right now. Because they got their free 100 rolls, wondering if, hey, is this character good? So the wiki's going to be a little slow. Oh my god. I don't remember. I don't have Chichiri, so I can't see what she does. Because I don't really remember what she does. We did just get that Sunstone, alright? I'm thinking some things here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the wiki's being overloaded right now. This is unfortunate. This is very... Yeah! Come on in, the water's okay. Like, the water's kind of lukewarm. But, wait, we're already friends on Discord, so I'll just invite you to the server. Oh my god, I keep forgetting how to do this. Okay. Yeah, because when DOA drops, we will be here. Alright, cool. You know that can, yeah, it only happens during anniversary or just during these times, during Christmas time and during anniversary and maybe summer. So let me look at your team again. You could also kind of use Isaac, because Isaac does what, skill damage on normal attacks, or was it Ogi? I don't remember. I don't even remember what Water Near does. I can't even check. Charlotta is not really that good. What's his name's not that good. Isaac is okay. Like the ones you have in party are pretty much the better ones, and then Pyla. So you can probably either take out Isaac and put Pyla in, or take out Near. I'm not sure though. I'm not exactly sure. You have Lyria. Oh yeah, Lyria would be mostly used for Ogi, so you could use her with Pyla if you really wanted. But if you do Ogi, so if you do Ogi, you run her. You'd run like Lyria, Chichiri. Because I'm pretty sure Chichiri is more like an Ogi unit. And then you can run Pyla too if you want. But Octavia is specifically made for it here. I'll show you what Octavia is mostly used for. Oh, and then I can add you. I think, did I add you on Grand Blue? I don't know if I did or not. I think I did, right? We did add each other, right? Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, I have. You see how I have CA off? These are the kinds of teams that Octavia is gonna be really good for. But again, Anthony, you don't have to join. Like, really, nothing really. Is that you coming in? Welcome aboard. Okay. Yeah. You guys don't have to be active. How does Octavia work? So, she buffs normal attacks, basically. You see, like, all these hit counts? That's where she's really good for. And she does a bunch of other stuff, but, like, her main draw is for an endgame high-level weapon in Primal. So it's not really going to be good for Magna players, but the weapon is, at least. Right now I don't see the same, like in Primal Octavia is like super crazy. In Magna she's fine. She's fine. But the way that she works is that you see all these numbers, the more numbers that are here, right, the higher her stacks become. And when her stacks, so you see how it became 9 just now? Once it hits 10, she can use her last skill again, which gives, it's basically everyone has to attack 50 times. So now it's at 10, so she can use this. Basically, if you're Primal, you can hit that at the end of every single turn. So that buff right now, she gave herself double strike, gave everybody like, oh wait, no, not yet, I lied. Oh no, she did just use that one, because that came first. Yeah. So like, all that hit count, gives herself double strike, and then the, I have it off because she is a unit that better works when you don't Ogi. Like, this whole team works better if you don't Ogi. It's to make her strong. So if you Ogi, for example, right, you only do a single hit. So her condition is that you have to hit 50 times to get her stacks up. Once her stacks get to 10, she can use her last skill again. And when she uses her last skill, she giga buffs the whole team and herself. So let me show what that is specifically. So when she gets 10, she gets normal attacks deal 2 hit damage to random foes. So she gets, what is it called? Flurry? Not flurry. What is it's a name for it. I can't think of it. Supplemental damage, which means you get more damage tacked on with the attacks that you do. The more damage instances that there are, the more that this is going to matter. But like, say if you Ogi, for example, you get 1 instance of an attack, right? That's just the Ogi attack. So it helps still, but it's not going to be as helpful as, say, you attacking 50 different times in a single turn, right? 3 hit water damage after normal attacks. That's when the soldiers come in, or her soldiers. I'm thinking of like Pog from from Enfield. She gives you this, and then this. So this makes it so that you can't get debuffed, and this makes it so that this is unchallenged. But I think this is not. This is like one attack, not one turn unchallenged. Let me see. Is the wiki back up? The wiki is not back up, so we gotta hold that for now. Let's see. Oh, it's back up. Okay, so Chichiri. Forehead. Number of his groups on each cast. Water allies gain. Yeah, charge bar. Double attack. Triple attack up. Charge bar. Pretty much. Charge bar. This can't be removed last 5 turns. Charge attack damage is boosted. Yeah, so she's more like an Ogi unit. So you can use Chichiri with like Lyria and Pyla if you want. Let me see. When Chichiri receives boosted charge bar. Oh, right. Yeah. So she really only works especially in a charger, so in a charge attack team. So like if you want to run like Water Kengo, for example. I'm going to also recommend watching DYDK's guides for these things. I think he released a video that describes sub characters. Sub characters don't really matter. You can put like your favorites back there. Cause like on the chances that your main cast gets kind of rolled, like unless you have, okay, there's one character per element that matters the most in the sub roll, but if you don't have them, it doesn't matter. If you don't have any of these characters, there's 2 missing. So if you don't have so you see how the one that you have is the water one. That one doesn't count. It has to be the fire version, the original one, because they boost Iron Flame weapon skills, which is Magna weapon skills. So like basically, that would be Iron Flame is anything that deals with Colossus. So you see how this is Iron Flame. And since you're starting out, you got to build up from scratch. So Iron Flame here, Iron Flame. She boosts these skills by a lot if you have the like the OG ones. And for light and dark, it's Piju and I don't remember. So that's this one, Piju, and then there's the dark one, Koku, I think. Yeah. And the only other characters that matter for backline would be the Primarchs, which I don't think are going to have a thing. So the 4 Primarchs, there's 6. There's one for each element, right? So Sariel's one, he boosts your damage from the backline. Mistfall, because this is Magna. So he's one. What the heck? Did it go on the second page? Okay. This Light Sandolphin is the other one. Does team order matter? It does, but there are only very specific units that it does matter for. So, for example, Olivia, like Earth Olivia, it would matter. And Apollonia. Yeah, Apollonia. So she will substitute by default for the character in the next slot. So if you have her at the edge or at the last slot, there's no character to substitute. Olivia will, when she uses this skill, she gives herself and the character right next to her, to the right of her, a unique buff. If there's no character to the right of her, there's nobody to give the buff to. But there are only very like specific cases. There's like generally it doesn't really matter, but some characters. So like there's some characters like Lich, for example, Dark Lich, where she gets charge bar pretty fast. So it might be more ideal to put her in the second slot before all the other characters, because she's more likely to get her Ogi back and Ogi again. So it'll allow the other characters to Ogi again, and it's the whole thing. This one. But like, if there is a character that you have in your team that like the character that you own that I can see, like, unless there's a character like that, I'll tell you. I'll let you know. Isn't that nice here? Oh, it's this Tekken dude? Dang. Dang, you called the Tekken dude. Here I am instigating in the Discord. We're gonna get a little bit livelier in the chat, or in the Discord, I guess. So water, Chichiri, Lyria, Pilot. That's for Ogi, right? I don't know what classes you have access to. If you have, so the Ogi classes are definitely Kengo. I'd say work toward getting Kengo unlocked as soon as possible. Only because Kengo is I almost called it a job. Technically, I guess it is, but Kengo is a class that works for every single element, and typically, I'll say the EX classes don't really get used, right? Doctor doesn't really get used. Runestar doesn't really get used. You've this one, okay. So to unlock these classes, you have to make all right. So I got you. The next step, in order to unlock Role 4 classes, you have to make a class champion weapon. And to do that, you go to weapon series here in the shop. And then you go here. Now, you can do 1 through 4. I don't think you'll have access to this one yet. Or you can do extra. What's recommended is that no class, except for Row 5, no class uses their class champion weapon except for Kengo. For Kengo, it is vital. For Unsigned Kaneshige, it is the weapon to use. There are no substitutes. Do not use, like, it's like you do not play Kengo if you are not using the class champion weapon for that element. And now I say this because now if I do this, can I also go by, pretty sure I can do class champion right here. You see, I have one for every element. For Kengo, it is the only class in the game where you make a class champion weapon for every single element. But when you're starting out, you do not have the resources to just make one willy-nilly, right? To start, if you want to make one for water, then you should do that, right? But okay, so let me get to the point. The point is, by unlocking a class champion weapon for why do I do this? Why am I doing this? By unlocking a class champion weapon, you not only unlock this class, the Kengo class, but you unlock every Row 4 class. Every single one. Because before, the way it used to work was, I think, what was it? No, you only had to make a single, even back when I was playing, when I was new, you only had to make a single class champion weapon and they all unlock. They're all able to be unlocked, rather. So, like, the Ogi classes for you, probably Valkyrie? I don't even know what Row 3 classes do. I'm going to tell you, get to Row 4 ASAP. For you to get to Ogi, Relic Buster can be used for Ogi. This class can be used for Ogi, Chrysair. That's really about it for Row 4. Because the real Ogi classes are going to be Kengo, Glorybringer, and that's really it. I don't even think we have one for Row 5, really. Not really, no. Unmyoji. And just unmute you. Yeah. So work towards. I'd say for you, the next big goal is definitely just getting Kengo unlocked and started. If you need help with anything, like I think you need. Actually, let me see. How far in the process can I be for doing this? Alright, so you need the replica first, but I think you can also buy it from, oh boy. You need these resources, but I think these come from, like, this comes from doing Rose Queen, or you can do prestige pendants. These can only be gotten from, oh, you can buy them with pendants too. Okay, look at that. So, get this. I'm gonna tell you before I mess up and say anything wrong. Watch DYDK's video, which actually I can just message it to you. Hold on. Let me see. Here we go. It's 17 minutes. Watch this, and then try to unlock Kengo, or try to work towards doing it. And if you want just a general team, no, yeah, what you said earlier was right. All right, so show me the next element. I'm sorry, we're getting a little sidetracked and I'm not helping fast enough. I get a little, because like there's so much to talk about with this game. You can choose the element. It's going to show light. Like the replicas, when you get them, summons. These. So, did you finish Sierra's Academy by any chance? Did you finish Knick-Knack, this one? Have you finished doing this yet? You're still on fire? Okay. I can't see. You haven't been focused on it too much. I'd say focus on this, because this one will give you, not only will it tell you how to really like play the game, but it gives you all of the things that you need in order to like really get started in the game. I can't, because I had everything done by the time this came out, so like I can't really, like it doesn't show like the steps. It just showed like me getting to like the end. But this is going to give you the weapons for your grid. This will give you the summons as well. So the way that summons work in this game, when you make a party, is going to be dictated by the main hand weapon that the main character is using, but also the summon that is being used in the main slot. So for my water, this is one of my water Kengo teams, right? So these are all mods. This is an old Kengo team. Jesus Christ, I have this in here. Oh my god, this is just an old. Let me not. This is, you know, this is horrifying to look at. I know what. I know which one I can look at. Let's look at fire, for example. All right. So my fire Kengo team, right? Oh, this is okay. Don't worry about it. The point is, all right. This is actually a worse example. Let me. Okay. Let's look at the wind one that I was doing earlier, which is somewhere. This one. All right. Don't look at this weapon right here. Ignore this. Ignore these. This, and this. Not this. This is the EX kill. These are boosted by Tiamat. So Tiamat, if you have, so he says you see 170 boost to Storm Worm's weapon skills. Any weapon that you put in your grid that has Stormworm, you can be right back. Okay, take your time. All right. Well, while this is going on, I have the perfect thing I need to do. Did I uncap 4? Hold on. Oh, if you come back though. Oh, I did not uncap him. Wait, why not? Didn't I use the mantle? Wait. Oh, I bought the mantle, but I didn't actually use the mantle. I see. Oh my god. Y'all are funny. Alright, so he gave me the uncapped. Just in time for Water Guild War. So, what I'm going to do... My premium pass, is it... It's gotta be this one, right? And then this one is 6, right? Yeah. Alright. 50 days... So many days, so many hours, I'm still burning. This is probably only like 3 levels, I'm not gonna lie. Let's try it. Or should I wait? I don't know how much XP it'll be though. Fuck it, we ball. A single Idian. Oh, we got 2 Idians actually. He only got 2 levels. That is so funny. 50 days is hardly anything. But for a character to go from level 1 to 100, it'd be a lot actually. From level 90 to 100, it'd be more than enough. But that's so funny. Just something back. I only have 1 Eternal left to get to 150. So let's just quickly do these. UL is uncapped, right? I did uncap UL, right? I did not. Jesus. I'll put this here. Yeah, I like that better. All right, cool. Boop, boop. All right, well. I still have to do Nikkei. I haven't gotten on Nikkei yet. And then I gotta do Enfield because I didn't get on Enfield yet today. I think maybe tonight I look into doing Phase 0. No. Oh my god. That's so funny. A joke somebody said, so when we played DOA for the like in my college, there was someone who called Momiji Momji because I don't think he saw the I in the name, and we've been calling her that jokingly ever since. And it's been how many years? 2015? It's been over 10 years, and we still use that. It'll go down in infamy. Okay, I don't need these anymore. Get rid of this. You're back? Welcome back. Oh, you remember what we were talking about. Can go this, that. If you want to show me the next element, we could do that. Back in the stream? You don't have to, you know. Jesus. Yeah, blast from the past. Over here talking about some good old times from back in the day. Take me back. Oh, summons. That's what we were talking about. We were talking about summons. Alright, so once I finish doing this, I can go back and do that. Okay. Fire. You got some really good characters for fire. Unfortunately, you won't be able to make use of Wamdus. Wamdus is probably your best, just from a first, like a quick glance, Wamdus is probably the best character that you'll have, but you can't make use of Wamdus at this level, because in order for her to function, she needs, what was it, 80,000 HP? Or something like that? Or 60,000? 60,000 or 80,000 or something like that. I keep forgetting Percival's brother's name. Should be staying in your team, and that's a certain Wamu. Let me see. What am I looking for? Aglovale, right. Fire Aglovale's pretty good. Sandera's pretty good, but she's more for Ogi. Okay. This was more tough. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Let me consult the wiki. Oh god, I have to. I can't stream too long. AJ's gonna raid this stream with a bunch of people, and I'm gonna be confused. All right, where's the? All right, let me see. Hold on. Aglovale, Yukata. Oh, wiki's still down. All right. Okay, so the thing that I can say then, quick industry. He just started, so it'll be a bit. So I can stream for like a couple hours before he sends all those people my way. But I gotta get on the Persona 3. I gotta plat Persona 3. I have to quickly do that. But anyways, so you have Aglavale. Satir would be a good healer for you. Maybe you can use, what's her name? The mage girl whose name I can't remember. Is it like Anne or something? Anna? Anna. Okay. Yeah, yeah, you can run like probably Anna, Aglovale, Satir. But if you want to use Ramdas, you can probably substitute maybe substitute Anna then. Alright, next element, as I figure out how to explain summons. So, right, your grid is going to be boosted by the summon that you have at the start. So, if we look at water, for example, like you notice how all of these are going to have Leviathan as the start. Mine's just look different because it's uncapped way farther. Sub-characters, oh yeah, sub-characters. Yeah, typically sub-characters still don't really matter. None of them that you have are going to, like, influence. If you want to put... You can put Anna in the back line. You could probably definitely use Noise. We're gonna call him Noise. The thing about Magisa, in full auto, she's kind of, it's hard because her skills don't line up, if I recall. And that's what made her awkward to use. Morax, yeah. You could use Magisa. I used Magisa way longer than I needed to because I just simply like the character. How do you keep him active? Like, if you like Magisa, just use her. But if you don't care, you can throw her in the back line too. Sandira is, like I said, probably one of the, well, next to Wamu, probably one of the best characters you have. But Sandira is only going to be used for Ogi. She is not good for anything else. And it's not just Ogi, it's V2 Ogi. So, like, you have Lyria, so Lyria can already be used already. And then you have Sandira. The next character that you could use in that place, probably Nice. Oh, no, you can use Satir. Satir can be the last slot if you want to run an Ogi team. But yeah, like for most content, like if you're not really Ogiing, like you can probably, honestly, you can throw Sandira in there, honestly. It might just be fine. You can throw Sandira over Aglavale or Magisa or like if you want to keep Wamu in there, then yeah, it would be replacing Satir will still be in there, but she'd be like that other character that you throw in there because so Sandira still has like her other parts of her kit, even though she is an Ogi unit. She's primarily used for Ogi. I keep forgetting she's Sagittarius. I think she has like this skill is still really useful, and then this skill can be really useful. Like the thing is, here I have to show you. I'd have to show you an example of why it's specifically V2 that she really shines and not like anywhere else. Pretty much, yeah. Okay, so do you see this bar right here? This is only in V2 raids. And she has like half of her skills are reliant on this. I think she's able to recast one of these. No, she's able to CA reactivate whenever you use Fated Chain. And because Fated Chain does not exist in the other raids, it means that half her kit is pretty much not present. Like, she still has really strong abilities, like this one and this one, but it makes her kind of nerfed, where she can't really be, like, she's good for mostly endgame stuff, just like Katsura. Like, she's really, really strong in those endgame raids, but if you're not using her in those kinds of raids or V2, she's not going to do a whole lot for you. Probably. Like, throw her in there. Maybe she beats a boss that you struggle with sometimes. Like, there's a chance for that. Alright. Next Ellie. What's a good class you can use that you already own? Usually for you, I'd probably just use Dark Fencer. You could play around with like Valkyrie and whatever else, but ideally for you, unlock row 4s as soon as you can, because row 3 classes are not even usually considered for anything. But actually, worry about classes and show the weapons you have. I probably wouldn't worry about that too much. Any weapon that you have will probably be fine if you really want to use the class. But Dark Fencer is probably going to be your best bet no matter what for all elements, simply because of Miserable Mist. And Miserable Mist is a skill that is used even at endgame. Well, not really mostly. It's a very useful skill that's used up until endgame, because the bosses resist Miserable Mist mostly sometimes. Like, you see how much damage she's doing. This is the second turn, also. And you see the Fated Chain bar that's all the way up here. Like, Sandra is really good for what she does. Hit 20 times. Don't gotta worry about that. That's CA reactivation. That's full charge. All of those hits. Punch, 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 punch. Now we're into Ogies again. Yeah. Man. Is it gonna be Fated Chain or is it gonna be? Yep, Fated Chain. And then she gets her CA reactivation back. Destruction. Selvobara might be better than Lyria. I have Lyria because I just want to use her, but she doesn't like brick this raid or anything, so. Because we're not looping the Ogies. We're not looping the Ogies. This might be its last turn. I might kill it in this turn, I think. Oh, probably not actually thinking about it. I wonder if Selvobara will allow me to. And yeah, she didn't have CA reactivation there either, anyways. It was absolutely dead this turn. No need to watch it. Just gonna go ahead and. Oh, Fated Chain too. Look at that. Alright, cool. So, just a Sandira showcase, but yeah, you see, she does. It's rare that a character is going to do more damage than the main character, but as you can see, she does. But again, only going to be good for like V2 and stuff. Let me see what else is there. Oh god. So for you also, definitely I think you have to work through Sierra Carte's Knick-Knack Academy, but it's going to be imperative for you to get all of these summons done. Like I think when you get them, they might only be up to here. And then you have to work to get this uncap, and then this uncap, and then this is going to be a long time. But don't worry about this part. Just worry about the 2 blue stars. And when you make your grids, these are going to be the things that you always put in the elements that you're running them in. Barring a few specific cases, but that's situational. Let me think of what I need to do now. I need to bar this. I think that's my last Owlcat. Pretty sure. Yeah, it is my last one that I need. Oh boy, very exciting. Very exciting. Also, I guess if you mean like what else to put in all of the other slots, you can have to catch up on NPO. Yeah. You can throw whatever you have as your highest like leveled thing. And just throw it in there. Throw it in your grid. Alright, well, Owlcat's done, I guess. What else do I have? I can't really use any of these. My Charvadus is already maxed out. All of these other summons, my Gabriel is already maxed out. I'm pretty sure mine is maxed out. Don't have enough. Don't need to use this. Maxed out. And I didn't get anything here, but except for a bunch of extra Luos and extra Lucifer. Oh, I think my Artemis might be done now. Or was it already done? Yeah, you see my Luo has been done. Oh, perfect. To make sure, yeah. Yeah. Can I uncap more than once? Here we go. Next element, yep. I didn't have anything else, right? Oh. The real element. I'm rubbing my hands together. Earth. Oh boy. The real element. So you ended up getting Folia. That's interesting. Muriel and Rosette. You have actually a good solid amount of usable units here. Is that regular Medusa or is that Grand Medusa? I can't tell. I think that's... Is that Grand Medusa? No. Oh, that's regular Medusa. Okay, never mind. Regular Medusa. So you've got Uriel. What's her name that's right next to him? Like Meliu or something? Folia is good for endgame stuff. You can pretty much use Tiger. So realistically, you can use Uriel, the girl who's next to him. I can't remember her name. She's fairly new. And then Tigers immediately after. Regular Medusa is not that good, but if you like Medusa, like realistically, Tigers is probably the second best unit you have out of all of the ones that you have for Earth. Folia is good for more burst things, but that's like super endgame. That's like more primal territory, I'd say. Golden Knight, my beloved. She's part of the. She's my baby. Golden Knight, my beloved. Alia. Anyways, so yeah, unless you really like Medusa, then you can reuse Medusa. But I think Uriel, girl with the blue and pink hair, and then Tigers would be your best possible team. And then you can run like Beatrix is okay, I think, but she's not going to shine until she's uncapped all the way, and even then she's only really good in enmity, which Earth doesn't. You don't really. You can run Golden Knight as the back line, and then you can run. You could run Muriel and Rosette also for like one of the frontliners if you want to. Magisa is pretty good too, frontline. Everyone else is kind of whatever. But like, yeah, the big ones that you have are the ones that you have in your team minus Medusa, minus what's her name? Amelia or something? What's her name too? Oh my god. Lena's okay. Lena's pretty good though. I think I used her for a good portion too. She's pretty good. Like between support, like you could run her. Maggie says pretty good support because she also heals, not directly, not in the same way that Lena does, but she gives you like refresh. So you have options there. Your Earth is pretty well rounded, honestly. All right, next Ellie, what you got? Is it tonight that we get to see the or is it tomorrow? Let me see. I can't see because the wiki's down. Oh, Agloville finally loaded, but we're not looking at that anymore. Oh, tomorrow this banner ends. Let me think. Yeah, Bursu, that's what it was. Bursu, Tigers, and Euro, yeah, pretty much. I gotta renew this. Let me see. Goldenite, and you could run Magisa, you can run Lena, you can run like it. You have like a good amount of characters you could choose from. You don't have to do Goldenite. Muriel and Rosetta are pretty good. Magisa's pretty good. Yeah. Like once you start heading towards like endgame stuff, Folia will be really good for you. But right now, Folia is not going to do a whole lot for you because of her super long cooldowns. God damn it. I'm trying to think of what I need to do in Grand Blue aside from Fa Zero. I need to start it sooner than later though. Alright. Let me bar this. Ready for dark. Yeah, there's not really much else. Valuable weapon. Well, what's valuable here? Oh, a valuable weapon will be uncapped. Like, yes, that's the whole point. For everyone else who's new, by the way, ignore this. What I'm doing, ignore that. This is for Primal only, and it'll only work in the most, air quotes, optimized Primal grids. I'm only missing Baisha and a Uriel Fist, so I'm still kind of cooked a little bit. And then for Light, I don't want to talk about it. I'm still missing both of what's his name's weapons. I'm missing Luo because I don't even have him at all. But I'm just, it's just I need to get back on the bar farm, which I could do a little bit of. All right, Dark, Magus, Lyria, Orchid. Is that Wolf and Rennie? Tsukiyomi, Olivia. Okay. Tsukiyomi. Yeah, you're kind of. Dark Beatrix is the one with the uncap, if I recall, right? Yeah, okay. The thing about Dark Beatrix is that I don't use her, and I didn't use her during Dark Guild War either, where she was supposedly good, and she just felt bad. I think she'll do a lot of good for you. My problem with Beatrix is that she puts herself in enmity range, and she kind of has to stay there. Otherwise, she can't Ogi, right? And then she might just die. Let's see. Tsukiyomi's your absolute best, one of your better units that you have. Magus can be pretty good too. Everyone else is too, like, you can use Olivia. Yeah, like, that's pretty much, like, yeah. Everyone else is kind of, like, Lyria you can use if you want. But I feel like early on, Lyria is kind of hard to utilize because she has to Ogi to do damage. If she's not going to Ogi, that means she's not going to do damage, which means another character in that place would be able to help out better. And you don't want to have her in... So the thing about Lyria too is that you don't want her in your backline if you're not going to use her frontline, because she makes it so that you cannot use your summon. Like, you cannot call your summon unless she's in the front line with you. And if she dies, obviously there's a whole you die too, or if you die, she also perishes. So you're losing two characters if something happens. It's another thing to, like, keep in mind. I mean, theoretically, thinking about it, actually, you could run the old cheese strat that, well, it's a cheese strat now, but was what made Summer Zoe, for example, one of the strongest units in the game, bar none, period. You weren't playing, like, if you were dark, if you like dark and you didn't have Summer Zoe, you might as well hang the code up. Put the game away. Don't touch it. But the thing was, Enmity back in the day was super strong. And not just Enmity, Zoe's Enmity, because there was no boss in the game that could, like, counter, I guess. The whole point of it was burst, and you would run her, Predator, you'd run... Who else would you run back then? Damn, let me check. Like, you would run Enmity units. Like, you could run, Kalulu, right here. You could run Voss, because Voss at the time was like, he for the first 20 turns, he could not die. I mean, no, how was it before? He had a thing where he straight up could not die at all. He would live until 1 HP, and you cannot kill him. Let's see. Like, back then, you'd run, because she's Enmity, you'd run Predator. Predator, please get a new unit that's not Enmity. Tell me she found her husband and all that, got her family back. This is one of my favorite characters way back in the day. but you don't use her now because she's enmity. That sucks. Yeah, you'd run Zoe. You'd run 6. Back this not where is he? This one. You'd run this 6, not this one. All right, what's the next Ellie that you got? I don't know what I need to do next. Maybe test out UL. The main team: Tsukiyomi, Magus, and Olivia. Maybe you can use, what's his name? I forgot. I gotta actually. Where's my grand success at? Oh, I pressed the wrong. Oh my god! I just realized I did the wrong. I did these. Let's not paying attention. Oh my god, we got a network error. Okay. Oh, Lord. Let me see. You might also be able to use this guy, Sebastian. Probably not this, actually. Oh, he restores his own HP. Yeah, probably not this. He kills himself. Backline, you could run. Really, I don't. I guess you could run Wolf and Rennie. I guess maybe Orchid, but Orchid's mechanics makes it kind of tough, kind of hard to justify. Is it De La Fee, right? Oh wait, which De La Fee is that? Is that? Oh, that is the Yukata one. Oh, so you got her. She's okay. If you need somebody to heal, she's pretty good. She's pretty okay. You can probably actually hold on. Okay, hold on. New plan. I don't have Tsukiyomi, so I don't really remember what she does. Tsukiyomi. Yeah, okay. Tsukiyomi. Olivia. Nah, okay. Tsukiyomi, Magus, and De La Fee. Backline, you can put Olivia, and then you can put something. Wolf and Rennie, I guess. You can just put like whatever your favorite character is back there. If I didn't mention them. Put Wolverine in the back, yeah. I'm trying to think because I want to try a fire team for this one, but like, damn, I used this UL. That's funny. I use this one too? Oh no, I think I might have had them in my what's it called? She didn't have an 8 triple, right? I guess we'll just have her triple attack. Win is up next, okay. Okay. You have a pretty good setup as it is. Basically, the characters that you have in your party are they're like that's it. You don't have to change anything for that. Associate, and then you can put, I guess, Catherine in the back line. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, pretty much what you have is like it's what. All right, you're gonna be added to the special Grand Blue channel that I have for Grand Blue specifically. We talk about a lot of stuff in there. If you don't feel comfortable, it's okay to mention it. But we, in the private Grand Blue channel that's hidden away from everybody else, don't just talk about Grand Blue. We talk about our lives and. We talk about memes and stuff. What's a Poyo? That's a good question. Oh, you're in the Nikkei server too? That's funny. You and I both. Let me see. Put this in here. Oh wait, what? Oh, I don't have an. Wait. Oh, I don't. Oh shit. All right, whatever. Who out of the 5 should be in the main? You have a Kengo team pretty much. You don't have it yet, but you can just have them in there. So Mirin, Charlotta, and Kaguya, those. So you'd put Charlotta first, Kaguya second, and then you can put Mirin last. You could either put Kaguya's buff, her first skill, on MC or Mirin. Stamina 9? Yeah, I'll take that. Light? Alright. But I'm not a rapper. Alright. Mars, Lucio, Anne, Nehan, Tico, Elsa. Unironically, okay. So Nehan is good. I really don't know how useful he is for where you're at. He weakens he weakens your team in order to boost the damage off of him. But it makes it makes you die faster. So it's like if you can end a raid faster, then him slowly killing your team will, then that's good. Like, that's fine. But if you're having trouble with survivability, take Nehan out, and instead you can put the 11 Sisters. Like, at your stage, Ilsa or the 11 Sisters are going to be pretty good. Robami might be okay too. Silva is more like a backline bot. The room is fine? Okay. Yeah. Tico is good backline too. If you need survivability, put Tico on the front line. And if you want to kill it fast... So actually, you got a good thing, actually. Nehan in the front, if you think you can kill it in like 10 turns or less. Tico in the front, if you think it's going to last more than 10 turns. Or if you think if you think you got it, then yeah, like you can just leave the team where it is. Ooh, where are we at? 22? All right, first of all, get rid of this. Lucio, yeah, keep him in the front. He's good for, if you can get him uncapped whenever you do, he'll be really, really, really good for you. I don't know how much like he helps with that. He's 91 right now? Okay. Yeah, you're on your way. Slight chance, what that means, no. He's from XP classes in the character class. Yeah. Alright. I think I'm pretty set too. I've been doing a lot of my testing off stream. And then I gotta get to well, I'm gonna close my eyes for a little bit, but I gotta cook. I'm just make me some hamburgers tonight. Play some Persona 3 pretty much for the rest of the night. And then figure out a team. Well, I gotta finish this event. This event is pretty we love moms. We love Grand Blue moms. Yeah, this anniversary's ended for me pretty much. The next banner is going to be Yukata Ampheria and Yukata Alia. So I'm SOL because I have no more. I didn't want to have to spark, but I had to. I have some roles saved up here and there, but I'm not using them for that. I gotta save up. If you're at 0, oh my god. For me, because I'm at 0, but I'll be able to get another spark before the summer. Before the summer starts. So I'm not too worried. But now, yeah, I think I've streamed long enough. Poyo, if you have any more questions, I'm going to add you to my so in the channel, in my Discord, we have a channel for Granblue, but only Granblue players can see it. I'm going to add you to that later. Let me know if you want out. If we talk about things that are obscene, absurd, or like you don't like it, do not be afraid to tell me and be like, hey, yeah, this is not my vibe. I don't want this. But we do mostly talk about Granblue. One of the people in there hates Granblue, but he still plays it. Don't worry about him. The other one is he's also like playing the game casually, learning, but he's much farther along. Do not be afraid to ask us. So the person to avoid, his name is Shade. Okay, Shade, unironically, to his name, will try to convince you to quit Granblue and tell you that it's a bad game, and he likes water. Don't listen to him. Chico and I are pretty chill, mostly. Actually, I'm gonna invite you right now. Where are you? Pull you. Are you at the bottom? No.
How does this work? Oh my god. How did I miss your name? Alright, cool. Alright.
So keep an eye out. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna end the stream because I got a bunch of. I want to test UL and try using her in some things. But I also want to lay down. I gotta cook later. I've got things, right? So, I don't think there's anything else, right? Yeah, and that's the thing. If you want Granblue questions, you send everything there. We will all literally drop what we're doing to help. Like, if we're having a discussion about something irrelevant to Granblue, just drop Granblue stuff and ask, because we will literally all just stop. We will pick up with our stuff later. Take your time and enjoy the rest of your day. Hey, you too, man. And for everyone else who's watching, or maybe will watch, take care of yourselves, drink water, stay safe, hug your loved ones, and I will see you guys probably the next major stream. Like, I'll probably do some streams here and there, but the next major stream is gonna be the Nikke anniversary, so be on the lookout for that, because that's coming out in April. Also maybe Guild War. We'll stream what we'll stream.